I'm Aaliyah. I'm head trainer and owner of I Heart Canine, and this is your orientation video to puppy class. Dogs learn in two different ways. They learn by association and they learn by consequence. Association is when they've paired an item or an action positively because they've associated it so many times with something positive. So if you pick up your dog's leash, they typically get excited because they've associated it with going for a walk. Or if you pick up your dog's food bowl, they typically get excited because they've associated it with getting fed dinner. So dogs can learn positive associations and they can also learn negative associations. The other way they learn is consequence. By consequence, they learn that an action gets them a reward or a punishment. In this class, we're going to be using positive reinforcement, treats, and a clicker. The clicker is going to mark the behavior right when it happens so that our timing is accurate. We're going to use that as our positive reinforcement so that we can make sure that they're associating positive things with the things that they encounter and also positive things with the behaviors that they're going to be learning. All right, now we're going to talk about clicker training. Go ahead and get your clickers out and get them ready. Clicker training is a marker. A marker is going to mark the behavior right when it happens. In an ideal world, our timing would be so perfect that when we ask our dog to sit, as soon as their bottom hit the floor, the treat would be in their mouth. But we're not that fast, and I know you're not that fast either. And so what this does is it gives us that bridge between when they did the behavior and when the treat actually gets there. So we're going to use this to mark the behavior right when it happens. You've seen a marker used in a variety of different ways, but one of them that's probably most popular is dolphin training. They actually use a whistle, and when they whistle, they're giving that mark to that dolphin that that's the behavior I was looking for, and then the dolphin can come back and get that fish reward. So what we're going to do is we're going to load the clicker. So everyone get your clickers out and go ahead and click and stop and click and stop. And now you can see I'm a people trainer and not just a dog trainer. Now we're going to load the clicker. To load the clicker, what you're going to do is you're just going to click and treat. We're going to do this multiple times until the click starts to mean something to the dog. Alright, if you just saw right there, the puppy looked away, and when I clicked, she looked back at me expecting a treat. So that means the clicker's loaded, and she now knows that a click means a treat. Next, we're going to train sit. You can use sit for so many different things. My main one that I really like to use it for is to say please. I like to use sit for everything that your dog wants. If they want to go outside, they can say please, they can sit first. If they want to say hi to someone, they can say please and sit first. If they would like their dinner, they can sit first. It's very good for basic manners, and it's also an incompatible behavior. If your dog is sitting nicely, they can't be jumping on people. So we're going to go ahead and train sit now. Okay, now we're going to do sit. How you do sit is you're going to take the treat straight from your dog's nose, straight back to her tail. Right when their bottom hits the floor, you're going to click. And then we're going to keep doing that again. We're not going to say the word sit yet. What this does is it puts our dog looking up, and that naturally makes them want to sit. you're doing is you're associating that word sit with the body moving into a sit position, and she'll learn that word just by that association. Sit. Next, we're going to train watch me. Watch me is eye contact. We train this so that we're able to get our dog's attention and keep their focus on us. All right, now we're going to do watch me. Watch me is eye contact. So what we're going to do is we're going to train them to look into our eyes and get their attention. Eye contact is not natural with dogs. It's actually confrontational and can be like a dominant behavior. And so what we're going to do is we're going to train it to be a positive thing. And so what we're going to do is we're going to wait for our dog to look at us. We're going to click and we're going to treat them. Before we treat them, we're going to raise the treat to our eyes and treat them from our eyes. So just go ahead and watch. And they may offer other behaviors like sit, but they don't have to be sitting. It's merely just the eye contact. And once they're doing it, frequently, then you can add the cue watch. Watch me. Watch me. So, also one more thing to point out is that I had the treats behind my back, and you can even do that with the clicker. If she's just looking at the clicker and won't look in your eyes, hide the treats and hide the clicker and give her that opportunity to make that eye contact.